Angels are creative beings. There's warring angels, there's ministering angels, there's protecting angels, there's angels that are assigned specifically to children, and often will take the form of a child when they're assigned to a child.
From the time I was 3, I was believing in him, and I was believing that God can interact with man, and angels and demons can interact with man, and so I wasn't looking for interaction, but I was paying attention for when it happened.
I know angels interact with children. My son Joshua is 3, and he has always seen angels since he was very, very small.
I remember sitting there with one of my friends, Sarah Kiyosh. We'd be sitting in the church and we'd see these angels beginning to fly around the sanctuary, the church sanctuary. And this happened for a few weeks where we would just sit there and we'd talk about it back and forth, about these angels that we were seeing. And it was like, it was so real, it was so normal. We heard about it in the Bible, and we were seeing this in the church. And we started sharing this with some adults that were in the church. And the response of the adults was, you can't see angels. You're not able to see angels. That's impossible. You're making up stories. And it's like something happened in that moment that all of a sudden a door shut off and a door came down and stopped all of that from happening in my life. After that point, I never saw angels again. I never saw them in the church. I wasn't aware of that realm any longer. And it was because of people coming and saying that it wasn't real. And you know, it's amazing, the Bible doesn't say that we come to God with faith like a very sophisticated intellectual or very well-educated individual. The Bible says that we come to Him with faith like a little child.
Children often lose their ability to interact in that spiritual realm about the age of 2 because they become more cognitively engaged in the natural realm. That's when they're getting very engaged with their toys and interacting with people. So I've always been very careful to encourage him to stay engaged. So I ask him questions about the angels. What do they look like? Where are they? What are they doing?
Looking back on that situation, I realized that when I was a child, because I had heard what the Bible said, I was open to see in that realm. It was so easy. I wasn't trying, I wasn't striving. It just happened. I wasn't even asking to see the angelic. It just happened naturally. And it wasn't until people get in and they begin telling you what God can, what He cannot do, what you should not be seeing, that actually shut it up for me. And it wasn't until years later when I was at Ruth Heflin's ministry that whole realm was reactivated in my life and opened up again.